Hey, it's JT coming at you from BIM CrossFit here in Lafayette, and I wanted to talk about something that has become a big part of rehabilitation recently. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I have a friend who he used to be a big power lifter, competed nationally, and now he's got so many back issues with his ribs subluxating that he has to basically do an adjustment on his spine every single day just to be able to function. And I wanted to try to give him something that he can do almost every day that will basically decrease his pain and also eliminate the need for that forceful manipulation of the spine. Because I think the more we manipulate the spine, the more those synovial joints are going to open up. And we want, if we have a subluxation problem where our ribs are popping out of alignment, we want to, instead of just keep popping them back in, we want to try to find some exercises and stretches and maybe postural alignment, goals that we can use to prevent that rib from actually getting out of alignment in the first place. So, with that said, let's get into it. The first one, we're going to grab a foam roller here. And this is the easiest one. You can do this any day. So, I don't want to do this on my low back. I want to start about where the rib cage starts. And I'm just going to lean back. And I'm just going to take a big breath in here. Get out of here.
Come here.
And then I'm going to roll down about 1 inch. And I'm going to lean back again. And you can do some jumping jacks with your arms. Move it again. And we're going to lean back. The higher you get, the more you're going to see an improvement here. We want to work the entire thoracic spine and try to prevent that posture that we get here from sitting all the time. So that's the first one. Come on up. The next one, if we're getting back pain from our ribs on the back here, well, those ribs also attach in the front on the sternum. So what we can do is we can do what I like to call cat CPR and just do some light mobilizations on these joints and even on your collarbone. And that, I've found, can eliminate the pain in the back almost immediately, or at least decrease it. So those are your two kind of stretches and massage techniques to get rid of the pain. But ultimately, we want to strengthen the muscles. So I'm going to show you 2 exercises that you can do that are going to build up our rotational stability. And why do we want to work that? Because along our spine, we have tons of tiny muscles like this big that connect to each spine. If we can activate those, that's going to help lock our spine and every single rib in place. So very simple exercises. I'll show you the first one here. You're basically going to do go ahead and slide back. You're going to do like a javelin throw. So you're going to start here. I like a really long band for this. And you're going to have this externally rotated hand. And as you step forward into a lunge, you're going to cross that hand all the way down across. Making sure that you keep that pelvic stability, step back into this extended position, and then throw. Right? It's simulating that throwing motion, which is basically how humans survived back in the day. So you can't get it any more primal than this. Throwing spears, throwing rocks, all that stuff. Very simple to do. Take it slow. Maybe even start without any resistance until you have that motion down. Cool. Come on over here. The next one is going to be the exact opposite motion. So we're going to get another band. We're going to start in that shoulder internally rotated position, but our hips are still even. We're not rotating out. Start here. As we step back, we're pulling up into that. What you can't see is I'm externally rotating my hand as I come up. Like that. Internally rotating as I come down. Maintaining core stability. Chest is up. Head is neutrally aligned. And I'm just going through this motion. Okay? Combine those two. Do a couple sets, maybe 3 sets of 10 of each. Go slow, go medium, go fast. After that, you're going to find that you stand better. You have better posture, you're breathing better, everything's gonna function a little bit better because we're activating basically the fascial slings that run diagonally across our back and diagonally across our stomach. So add these 4 exercises in. If you like this stuff, go ahead and check out my blog at coloradoathletictraining.com. And if you like short tidbits and kind of tips and all the adventures of my life, go to my Instagram and Facebook at JTDAT. Thanks.